Alright, Shalom. This is Chanaksa Anban Yasha Allah from the GMS Lions in Camp. First and foremost, I'd like to say Kahalayim La Yahawah, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harakakadash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. This is Exodus chapter 16, verse 23. It says, And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and set it that ye will set it at that which remaineth overlay up for you be kept until the morning. All right. So the topic of this lesson is I have new brother coming into the truth. Was thinking he had to quit his job because, when I explained to him that the Sabbath, I think the Sabbath is Monday sundown to Tuesday sundown now, that he has to work. But the thing about it is, because of the calendar that's set up that we're going by right now, it's not our traditional calendar that we should be going by. So it doesn't, unless you work for yourself or you're doing an app-based business or whatever, you're not going to be able to, keep the Sabbath perfectly. But the Lord made a Sabbath as a rest day for us, so keep it as best you can, man. So if you do happen to work on the Sabbath, when you get home from work, use the rest of that day to make it holy. Pray for forgiveness that, that you have to work on that day. But you got to understand we're in bondage too. It says, let me read the rest of this real quick. It says, Exodus 16:24. It says, And they laid it up till the morning as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein. And Moses said, Eat that today, and for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field. 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the seventh day, which is the Sabbath, it shall be none. Shall be none. So basically, 6 days we work, and on the seventh we rest. All right. So, but the Sabbath is not Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. The Sabbath all goes according to the new moon. All right. You have the new moon, which means new month, and that's your new moon Sabbath. Then the 7 days after that, then that's your Sabbath. Okay. So right now, if I'm not mistaken, the Sabbath is Monday sundown to Sunday sundown. All right. All right. This is Mark chapter 2, verse 23. It says, And it came to pass that he went through the cornfields on the Sabbath day, and his disciples began, as they went, to pluck the ears of corn. And the Pharisees said unto him, Behold, why do they on the Sabbath day that which is not lawful? And he said unto them, Have you ever read what David did when he had need and was an hungered, and he and they that were with him, how he went into the house of Yahawah in the days of Abiathar the high priest, and did eat the shewbread, which is not lawful to eat but for the priests, and gave also to them which were with him. So the Levites were the only ones that could eat the shewbread, and David, which is a Judite, and his company, when he was running from Saul, um, um, ate of the shewbread. And you have another story in the Maccabees to where, they said, look, they slaughtered us on the Sabbath day, but if they come again on the Sabbath day, whether it be the Sabbath or not, we must fight. So basically, don't. It's not about being overly righteous. It's about being balanced and understanding the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that's just it. All right. So if you don't work, you won't eat. You know what I'm saying? So basically, understanding that we're in bondage, and and plus the Sabbath was made for us. All right. This is our verse 27. It said, He said unto them, The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Therefore, the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. All right. So so it's good to go out and Yahawashi would teach on the Sabbath day. You know, so it's good to do good on the Sabbath. And he also said, "What man seeing his oxen laying in a ditch, or his ass laying in a ditch, wouldn't go and get it out on the Sabbath?" You know. So, understanding the will and the purpose of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and governing yourself according to that is really the state of mind you want to be in. It's like he's in a good spirit. That's the way to be. Always having that convicting spirit, so where you wish you could do everything perfectly, but we're not in a society where we're allowed to do things perfectly. So, as a matter of fact, let me get. All right, this is Colossians 2:16. It says, "Let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect of an holy day, or of the new moon, or of the Sabbath days, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of Yahushua." So, main focus is we practice these, you know, we do these holy days to the best of our ability, but our main focus and goal is preparing the body, bringing up the body of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and honoring those things like the Passover, the Day of Atonement. These are some of the things that you can set aside for yourself, because you can schedule these from your job a day, ahead of time, so you can honor these holy days. So we're supposed to do all these things that are written in the scriptures to the best of our ability. Okay, and I'm gonna close it out with one more real quick. All right, this is Judges chapter 5, verse 11. It says, "They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the place of drawing waters, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his village in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates." All right, what that's talking about is actually twofold. What that's talking about is when Deborah, she was the one that knew the laws, but she understood that she couldn't teach the men. All right, she couldn't assert authority over the men. She couldn't teach the men, but the women, she taught them to the women, and they would sing them in the songs. So they would sing the laws in the songs, and sing the commandments in the songs, and sing the ways of Israel in songs. And the men would go down to the gates where the women were drawing water out of the wells and things, and the men would listen, and they would relearn everything again. All right, and so basically we're using that to this day. All right, we represent the men that go out there on the highways and byways, represent those women that are singing those songs. All right, so we go out there and sing the songs of of the commandments and of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, in the place of drawing waters, meaning if you're a jar of water or you are wood, it means you're a slave in servitude. We do this in Babylon. All right. So we are to rehearse the righteous acts. Rehearsing meaning we're not going to get them perfect on this side. All right. All right. So with that being said, I want to say Kal Halayim La Yahawah, Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem Harikakwadash Ma'amab. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessing to the men, the women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.